welcome to Two Dudes Eating Food.
And tonight, we went to Bob Evans, and as you can tell by his reaction, it didn't go that well.
No, it did not.
We went to Bob Evans.
Yeah.
And I think we both pretty much had the same reaction. And I think this one's gonna be a little different. We're actually gonna go over the whole experience, because the whole experience played a huge.
Yeah, we're gonna start delving in whenever we go and eat places, because we're gonna start eating in the places.
Yeah.
And instead of just bringing them back here and then eating them so that the food gets cold and all that. No, we're gonna experience it red hot, rare and ready to go, coming out the kitchen to our plates and to our mouths. And unfortunately, we had that experience tonight.
This one was sad. This wasn't a sad experience. I played it safe. I went with the country fried steak. Came with mashed potatoes and green beans, which I didn't eat green beans. Nothing to write home about. Chicken fried steak, you can get that pretty much anywhere. The mashed potatoes, they're good. You can buy them at Walmart. Because, you know, they sell their mashed potatoes and their mac and cheese and stuff in the freezer section. It tastes just like it does in the package. And they had like the white sausage gravy that was on it. So it was good. Mashed potatoes, that gets a 5 all day. That's a good, you can't go wrong with mashed potatoes. Chicken fried steak, it's a 3. Like, if it would have been seasoned, I'd have given it higher up, but it's really just chicken fried steak with gravy on it. As far as like the service goes, I'll just shake my head right now and then we'll go into it later. If you've watched some of our past videos, there have been some experiences that I've had that he's been worried about. What I would say, yeah, we promised each other from here on out we're not going to talk about our reviews until we get on air. So I have no idea what he's going to say. So if you're a sensitive viewer and you like Bob Evans, I would probably not listen any longer. So I'm going to turn it over to Grizz.
Thank you, Joe. Managers, tell your crew to get their stuff in gear. That waitress was an absolute joke of an excuse for anyone serving food. Waited 15 minutes to get a glass of water refilled. Okay? I saw her maybe twice during our 40 minutes there. Okay? That was poor, piss poor. Shame on you. Okay? I ordered a cheddar bacon soup. Okay? Now, mind you, this was a waste of my damn money tonight. Okay? So I ordered a cheddar bacon soup. Little girl brings me out cheddar and potato. Cheddar and potato. There wasn't nothing in it but cheddar and potato. That was horrible. It was like bad macaroni and cheese. There wasn't even any macaroni. It was just cheese and potatoes. Then I was like, hey, you know, I read on the menu that this says it comes with bacon and green onion. Oh, I'm sorry, sir, that's the loaded baked potato cheddar soup. And she brought me out the bacon, and she brought me out the green onion, and I mixed it in, and it...
So what would you rate your potato soups on?
At least a 2 out of 5. So I ordered the whole hog. This comes with 3 strips of bacon, 2 sausage links, 2 sausage patties. Questionable. Comes with a pancake, a brioche French toast piece,
Scrambled eggs.
and then scrambled eggs, and a little, you could either get hash browns or American fries. So I was like, okay, you know, I want, she's like, how do you want your eggs? I want my eggs scrambled with a little bit of shredded cheddar cheese on it. I like cheese on my potatoes, you know, or on my eggs. Kind of adds that little good flavor. Yeah, she forgot it. She wrote it down, and then she forgot the cheese. I took a bite of that sausage patty. I have actually bit and tried to eat cardboard before because I was so hungry. And I would have preferred the cardboard over that pork patty tonight. There was no flavor. It was flavorless. It's like eating a shoe that no one's ever wore. Just no flavor. The bacon was okay. I'd give the bacon a 3 out of 5. Those eggs, they got a 2 out of 5 because they were missing the cheese, but the eggs weren't horrible. That pork patty, that pig should be ashamed of itself. You did not eat anything in your entire life. They fed you off of water and air. That's all you ate because you had no taste. Bob, you should be ashamed of yourself for serving that pork patty and saying it was your signature pork. And that French toast, that brioche French toast, kick that son back to France because that son was awful. And the pancake was a pillowy, fluffy piece of heaven. That was like, coming home after a long day of work and getting a back scratch and a foot rub. That's how good that pancake was. But that French toast, get that son out of here.
What would you rate it?
The meal?
No, the French toast.
The French toast? That was a nothing. That was a 0 out of 5.
Is that the same thing you rate the sausage patty?
That sausage patty was a negative 20 out of 5.
Well, the sausage links, though.
Sausage links weren't bad. They were a 2 out of 5. They weren't anything to write home mom about, and they could have been more flavor. I got banana bread. Okay, I got banana bread. I got very tasty, moist. Like you touch it and it wants to stick to your fingers. It's so effing good. Banana bread. Smear some butter on there, and you're talking Nirvana. And guess who goes and leaves Nirvana sitting on the table? Apparently this dumbass. Guess who the waitress finally shows up after a decade, and we're like, she's like, oh, here's your check, boys. Do you need anything else? Would you like a drink to go? Yes, I would love a Pepsi to go. That would be fantastic. Guess who forgot their Pepsi sitting on the table? So the whole experience, I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay. This is absolute pardon my language, but it was absolute I wasn't going to leave a tip. That's how bad she was. That's how bad the food and service was tonight. I've done it before, and I'd do it again. If the food is that bad and the service is that bad, you ain't getting from me. But somebody had to go and leave a tip, so I didn't want to be that asshole who didn't leave a tip when somebody else did leave a tip. But I'm not that way.
To be fair, I left enough tip for both of us.
Yeah, well, I still gave her my last $2, only to realize on the drive home, no Pepsi. So then the big man over here had to loan me some money so I could get a Pepsi. Thank you, Joe.
It's not a loan.
All in all, overall, because I didn't get dessert. I wasn't even going to acknowledge that place again. As far as I'm concerned, Bob Evans on Conestoga Drive can kiss my lily white ass because I am never eating there again in my life.
I also tried his food because sometimes he likes to over-exaggerate.
Over-exaggerate?
Yeah.
You tried it too.
No, that's why I tried it, because some things you did. Look at, oh my gosh. The sausage patty, I agree, had no seasoning whatsoever.
No flavor.
It was pretty bad. The sausage link, it was like a typical sausage link. American.
Could have been more.
It could have been. I mean, it was nice. It was better than the sausage patty.
Yeah.
Because sausage patty is also kind of dry.
I could go outside and eat mud, and that would have been better than that sausage patty.
The American fries, they're just spud. But of course, when I had mine, it was cold. French toast was, meh.
It was like almost like it was burnt. There was almost like a burnt taste to it, and burnt French toast is crap. Yeah. It's crap.
And then the
shame on you.
Banana nut bread.
Oh my god.
That was really good. That was really good. So I ordered the coconut cream pie, and I let him have a bite, and It left a really nasty aftertaste.
It was like bitter. It was almost like a. Oh. Even my stomach.
Kind of like that. So I want
bitter
to say,
aftertaste.
I want to say, I think it was the crust, possibly.
It could have been the cream. It could have been the crust. It could have been the
Everything.
jackass who made it. Who knows? It's just, it was bitter. It was bitter. You ever had a bitter pie? No, nobody has a bitter pie. They're supposed to be sweet and tasty, but this was a bitter pie. Shame on you, pie maker. I'm sorry if I'm using a bit language tonight, but I'm really heated up about this meal. And I don't know how much more I can say on it. I'm so disappointed in my meal tonight. 0 out of 5 overall experience.
Wow. Slapped it with a goose egg. I'll go 2 out of 5. If this was the first experience you ever had with Bob Evans, would you come back?
No. I would curse that name of that place and I would never set foot in its door again. I would literally, I would drive past there and spit out my window at the building.
Wow.
And I would laugh at the people going in, and I would actually literally drive through their parking lot on a daily basis if I drove past there to warn people not to go in there. Just like I'm going to now. I visit this man's house every week, and every time I pass, I'm going to drive through their parking lot, and if anybody's walking in, I'm going to warn them. Go next door to Steak and Shake. That's how bad a service and food you gave tonight. Shame on you.
That's just our opinion. This is all opinion based. If you want to try it for yourselves, go for it. Maybe your experience will be different than ours. So, apparently not. So anyways, this has been
Two dudes
eating food. Have a good night. We will be back.
Have a better night than I have.
Oh my God.